Hello, my name is Jaxon Sternberger. Today I will be going over my project that is a model construction site of residential construction. We'll be talking about some of the violations. I went with 5 violations. We'll be talking about that today. I'm going to talk about the standards and the violations that were committed, and then I will go on and talk about some of the things that I used and why I used them. So for the first standard that I want to talk about, it was 1926 501B 13. That is the title, that is Fall Protection Residential Construction. The text is, each employee engaged in residential construction activity 6 feet or more above lower levels shall be protected by guardrail system, safety net system, or personal fall arrest systems, unless another provision provides an alternative fall protective measure. So here, you can't see it as well. You can see his head peeking out right here. He is inside the second floor of the house, and there is no visible fall protection. There's no fall protection in general, and there's also no harnesses, no guardrails, and no netting. So this is a very serious risk, and he's standing on an unfinished floor. So that is the first violation. The second violation is right here. A ladder is leaning up against the house. It's off balance. It's slightly on a pile of sand, so it's on uneven surface. It's at an unsafe angle. The worker has 1 foot off, 1 foot on, as he was representing leaning, and he's doing it in an unsafe way to save time, taking a shortcut. This goes against standard number 2, 1926 1053B 5I. This is ladders and proper placement. The text is, ladders shall be used only on stable and level surfaces unless secured to prevent accidental displacement. So this is not holding up to that standard. The third standard I'm going to talk about is 1926 200A. This is accident prevention signs and tags. Signs and symbols shall be visible at all times when work is being performed, and shall be removed, covered promptly when the hazard no longer exists. So this man right here walking this sidewalk, he's a civilian, and there's no signs around. There's nothing letting him know that there's work going on. Obviously, he could see that there's work going on, but you can't take that risk. There needs to be signs out while the work is going on. There needs to be a kind of a clearance zone. There needs to be, not a clearance zone, a safe zone, sorry. There's the word I was looking for. So he should not be this close to the work while it is going on. So yes, and then there should be signs up, of course, barriers from the hazards. So for standard number 4, we have 1926 250A1. This is general requirements for storage. All materials interior shall be stacked, rack, block, interlock, or otherwise secured to prevent sliding, falling, or collapse. There's loose lumber, as you can see right here, and also other things. There's a scaffold here on the back side. I'm going to rotate this for you. There's a scaffold right there. Just some different things kind of scattered all over the place. That is not very tidy. So that needs to be cleaned up. These prevent trips and fall hazards all over the place. For standard number 5, 1926 701A, struck by hazards, general requirements for handling materials. All materials stored in tiers shall be stacked, racked, blocked, interlocked, or otherwise secured to prevent sliding or falling collapse. Right here, a worker is digging this dirt up, and there is an unsecured board right here. I don't know if you can see it. I can get a little closer. That is right there. That is right above him. And anyways, that being on top of it, there's also a pile of tools up there. This should not be up there, one, and if it is up there, it should be secured. This creates a serious risk of the board falling and striking the workers. So the overhead needs to be secured. So those were all the standards and violations that I wanted to talk about for my project. I think the scene that I set did a good job of exemplifying those violations that I talked about, and there's obviously a lot of things that I didn't talk about, but other than that, thank you for your time, and thank you.